Africans unite at the southern tip of the continent. Unity, the theme of President Mbeki's speech, drawing on South Africa's spirit of patriotism and diversity. One of the symbols was Black Consciousness Movement leader Steve Biko.
I'm also happy to welcome Mrs. Nontsikelelo Biko, widow of the late Steve Biko.
A mention for white South Africans who've left.
They and their friends, all born in South Africa, have also been asking themselves the questions, how can we who reside in the United States lend a hand in the national effort to build a better life for all South Africans?
And that's where the concept of Vuk'uzenzele, or Arise and Act, comes from. At party level, he might have killed any speculation of a split within the ANC.
In this regard, I should like to thank Cyril Ramaphosa for the work he did to lead this team, this commission that produced this report.
And the thrust of the president's record on government delivery was drawn from a report from Afrikaner Stellenbosch University. It was a speech that embraced everyone. But for school children, the news was even sweeter. Microsoft will give software to the country's 32,000 public schools. Tax relief for the lower salary scale, and an above-inflation increase for old-age pensioners and child grants. While highlighting some of government's achievements, he also acknowledged its failures. And this year, the plan is to persevere until successful. This year, the government will focus on reducing poverty, human resource development, equality and empowerment, improving government efficiency, and achieving higher rates of economic growth. Despite the global slowdown and a battered rand, Mbeki remains optimistic that growth of 2% of GDP for 2001 can be achieved. On AIDS, government will intensify its program and continue talking to pharmaceutical companies to make drugs more affordable. On Zimbabwe, South Africa's multi-sectoral observer mission leaves within a week for the elections.
Clearly, the mission and the conditions that our teams seek to create are one and only one. Let the people of Zimbabwe speak through the ballot box.
To the Middle East, Mbeki said government will do all it can to stop the destruction of the Palestinian Authority. Predictably, he spoke about the need to make the Summit on Sustainable Development and the launch of the African Union a success. With South Africa's diary full this year, and in line with the Vuk'uzenzele call, the House broke into song. You have called on us, the MPs sang. As expected, there were no major surprises in President Mbeki's address today, but it was a speech surprisingly strong in detail. And as the public ponders the notion of a Vuk'uzenzele call, all attention now is on Finance Minister Trevor Manuel, who delivers his speech in 2 weeks' time. Miranda Stradum, SABC Parliament.